today we are doing the Boxycharm full face. Ooh girl, I freaking love Boxycharm. I love Boxycharm so much. Literally, this month's box, I got 7 products with a value of $133 for $21. Like, whew, that's like freaking amazing. So because I was so impressed with this month's box, I was like, why not do a full face with it? I mean, I can't technically do a full face because I didn't get a foundation, but I can do a full face with the rest of it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put our hair up in a cute little bun, and we're gonna do a full face from the, what month is this? September Boxycharm box, which I'm so excited about because I'm so excited to get into this palette. Okay, so I'm not gonna do primer because literally after I'm done this video, I'm gonna take off the makeup. Maybe I'll keep it on for another hour, but I'm not gonna keep this makeup on for very long, but that's okay. That's why I'm not using a primer. So I think I'm gonna do my primer after I do my brows. So for my brows today, I'm gonna be using the MAC, what is this? Lingering Eyebrow Pencil, and it's a self-sharpening eyebrow pencil. For those of you who do not know, this is $18, and that is what it looks like. Just a simple eyebrow pencil that's supposed to be self-sharpening, and I am not sure yet how to get this up and going. It's very complex. Can't figure out how to get this up and scrolling. Oh well. I'm gonna be using the Mirror in the PUR Cosmetics palette. Look how gorgeous this palette is. I can't. It is so pretty. Right now, I'm looking through my bucket of brushes and looking for a spoolie. So I'm just gonna fill in my brows with this gorgeous pencil. I like this pencil because it really does, like, it matches my eyebrows nice. I do think it's more on the taupe universal side. Because I'm not gonna be doing like a full glam look with this, I'm not gonna be doing my bold Instagram brows. I'm just gonna be doing like kind of following with my natural brow shape, which I think so far this is doing a really good job. Like, looking at my brows, seeing some nice development. It looks really natural too, which I'm really in love with. The only MAC product I've tried before is the MAC like Photo Something foundation. I can't even remember the name of it. It's not like one of my favorite all-time foundations, but it's pretty nice. So I'm looking for like brow products all the time that make it like a little bit easier and a little bit easier to work with to make them nice and even. But I really like how freaking natural this looks. Setting powder time. I'm so excited to try this setting powder. This is from Studio Makeup, and I believe it was $35, which is way more expensive than I would ever pay, but hey, I'm still gonna try it out because I got it in my box. So excited. Let's see what it smells like. It does not smell amazing. I don't know, I was expecting it to smell florally, and I'm worried about getting any on my nose because I don't want it to look like I'm doing drugs. Yeah, it doesn't really smell like anything. I'm thinking I'm smelling more of the lid than I am anything else, but it kind of smells plasticky. But again, I think that's because I'm smelling the lid and not actually smelling the powder. So now I'm gonna find myself a powder brush. And I'm just supposed to dip the powder into my brush, or dip my brush into the powder. Oh my God, that's what I get for drinking energy drinks. And tap that. Don't inhale that like I just did. Oh my God, that did not taste good. Taste test, it did not pass. This said that it would work well for all skin tones, and so far from what I'm seeing, it's making my foundation, okay, it does not smell good at all. It smells like burning rubber. And it tastes horrible. But it has a strong burning rubber scent, which oh no, not the most pleasant thing. But it's not super noticeable when it's on my skin. It just smells that way like as I'm applying it. But it looks like super matte, but as I was saying, it kind of has lightened my foundation a little bit more. My foundation was already pretty light, so I wouldn't know if that would work super well on like darker skin tones that might make you look a little ashy. But from my personal experience so far with this powder, trying to tap it back in, it has lightened my foundation. And it was already light enough. I had some excess powder I wanted to wipe away. Okay, I still have this powder in my lungs. I literally feel like I'm breathing in burning rubber, which is not the most pleasant thing ever. Okay, but that's okay. I also got a hair mask, but I'm not gonna put that on my face because it's a hair mask. But we have, for the rest of the box, we have this eyeshadow palette, we have 2 brushes, and a Colourpop lipstick. Ooh, so excited to try out this palette. So, for those of you who do not know, this is the Sorority Diaries palette from PUR Cosmetics. This palette is $35. It is absolutely gorgeous. Like, okay, so basically the way PUR Cosmetics said they set up this palette is that each individual row is a little trio for you to do your look. So this right here would be a whole look, this right here would be a whole look, so on and so on. That's the way they recommend they use a palette. Since they recommend it, I'm gonna try and do an eye look with the way they recommended it. But I freaking love the packaging, y'all. Like, it's marble and it's rose gold. What more could a girl want in her life? Like, seriously. So, I think we're just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna try and use the 2 brushes that they gave me. I am gonna try, but I need like a blending brush. So I'm just searching through, trying to find a clean blending brush. Okay, clean one off now. I also got this in my Boxycharm. It was really, really nice. Just cleaning it off. Okay, nice and clean. So, since I have a lid color on top, I have the foundation on top of my lid, I'm gonna go through, and I think the one I'm gonna start off with is this row right here. This row, to me, is just the prettiest row out of, like, all the trios. So, the first shade that I'm starting with is peachy, and its name is Socialite. I think it's so cool, Socialite. Like, this whole palette is off of Sorority Diaries, which I don't even know if it's a movie or anything, but if you just think of like Sorority Diaries and like college and stuff, that would be lit. Okay, so that was I just set my lid with Sorority Diaries, which is this peach shade right in here. Next, I'm gonna go in with Stunner, which is this warm brown shade right here. I think I'm just gonna I'm gonna use the same brush and dip that in to Stunner, which is that shade name, and give that my transition shade. Okay, it's very pigmented. Like, I just went like this on my brush and I tapped off. I don't know why I tapped off, natural reaction, I guess. But so far, that's like nice. I think I'm gonna have to do another video swatching this entire palette because I feel like this palette deserves all the attention in the world just because it's so pretty. Here's where we're at. I know my lighting isn't the best. Oh my god, I broke my freaking light bulb and all these horrible things, but we're still pushing through. So far, here's what I have noticed. This is very easy to blend. So easy to blend. Oh girl. And it's super duper pigmented. Like, wow. Like, I'm just gonna touch my finger, touching the finger. Look at the color. I could like sneeze and literally paint my face because it's so pigmented. Again, like this is just, I just lightly touched the palette. So it's super pigmented. At least that shade is. I got a little happy with my placement. I accidentally placed my brush a little too high. This is so pretty. This is really, really pretty. I really like this one brown shade. Okay, that's enough transition color. Let's get into using our shader brush. So the shade I'm gonna be using now is Twinkle, and it's this warm coppery color. And I'm just gonna be dipping, this is the Bodygraphy Pro flat shader brush into Twinkle. And here we go. Okay, this is very metallic, but also I'm having a lot of fallout. I don't know if you can see it, but my fallout's right here. There is a lot of fallout so far, which is not amazing, especially since this palette is $35. Not my favorite thing ever to deal with is fallout, but it's a pretty metallic. It's not super duper glam. But again, this is a dry brush and I haven't dipped it into setting spray yet, which I should probably do. But that means I'd have to get up and walk over the side of the room, and I just don't feel like doing that. So we're just gonna test it out dry. I'm definitely gonna have another video up of us testing out doing like swatches and everything of this entire palette. But here's where we're at. Like, look how pretty this color is. Again, I'm just keeping this like nice and simple. Everything so far has been super pigmented, which I'm super duper impressed with. The only complaint I have so far is the fallout with the metallic shades. But even with, I'm so impressed with it because even without the like, even without the setting spray or dipping my brush into water, it's still like really metallic. Like even with my naked palettes, if I really want like a metallic to be very strong out of that palette, I usually have to dip it into water. Like it's just not strong enough without the wetness, I guess we could say, the moistness to the brush. This is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I'm just gonna go in and apply some to my lashes. Okay, as a makeup artist, you would think the one thing that I would have a stockpile on is like mascara, but I literally am running out of mascara right now. Like I thought I had all of these tubes, but they're tubes that are used up and I just never threw away. And then I forgot that they were used up. So they just sat there and I'm like, yeah, I have plenty of mascara. Totally have plenty of mascara. And I don't. I'm now going to go in with my bottom lashes. I think what I'm going to try and do is, even though I'm really happy with how the MAC brush came out, I want to try and dip I just want to see how this angled liner brush is. So I'm going to dip the angled liner brush into Snazzy, which is this dark brown shade right here, and just see how my brows fill out. Holy crap, it's pigmented. Holy crap. That's probably a word I've said like 20 times now, like, oh my god, that's so pigmented, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry, that's what's happening. Okay, I regret putting that brown there because it's lighter than the MAC pencil. I just needed to fix that brow because it was annoying me because it wasn't super even with the other one. Okay. I think I'm going to smoke out the bottom lash line, and I'm going to do it with the Body Pro and what is this? Bodyography Pro. Bodyography Pro. It's a weird name. But this is the angled liner brush, and I'm just going to smoke out the bottom lash line with that gorgeous Snazzy dark brown color. I'm also experiencing a little fallout. I don't know if you can see it, but right here I'm having some fallout with that color. But pigmentation otherwise, like look, I'm literally just doing this and I'm getting so much pigment from the actual shadow itself. Wow, okay, that's really pretty. Now I'm just gonna smoke it out a little bit with a brush that I have that is not related to the Boxycharm box whatsoever. Okay, now I'm just gonna throw on a coat of mascara on my bottom lashes. This is really stupid, but I feel like when I stick out my tongue on my lower, like when I'm doing my lower lash line, I feel like that helps me balance my face or something. Like I don't really know and I can't really explain it. And I think what I'm gonna do is grab that brush and smoke out the top lash line a little bit, just to help balance the look out. Nothing too heavy. Just like that, like nice and balanced and even, so everything looks nice and balanced and even, like I've just said like 6 times. Oh, good. So freaking pretty this palette is. I'm now going to look for a packing brush in my tote of brushes. And I think I'm gonna dip into Dazzle, which is this one right next to it. This is the shade that I use on my lid, and this is the shade that I'm gonna now use on my inner corner. So just packing in some on the packing brush and dipping that into the inner corner. This one is also really metallic, but I'm not nearly experiencing as much fallout as I did with the metallic shade that I used. This isn't, for some reason, this looks brighter on the palette than it actually does in my inner corner, but that's okay because mistakes happen all the time. It's whatever, girl. And last but not least, just to test everything out, I'm going to put some Colourpop on my lips. This is the Colourpop Ultra Satin Lip in Strut. This is $6. For those of you who have never had any experience with Colourpop. It feels so buttery on my lips. Like, it literally feels so buttery and smooth, kind of like I'm putting on icing on my lips, if that makes any sense whatsoever. And it's really easy to apply. Like, I love Colourpop lip these because my lips are usually really, well, they are really, really uneven. And it's usually really hard to like apply liquid lipsticks evenly on my lips. And it's just, for some reason, they're so easy to work with. They're so easy to apply. So that is like a full look, a full put together look with the, what month is this? September Boxycharm box. I am so impressed with everything I got in the box. There's nothing that I don't like. The only complaint that I really have about this box is that I wish the MAC pencil was easier to operate. I found like I was struggling to get pencil out. I still don't really understand how to operate this pencil. Like, I don't know how to get it up because I feel like I'm twisting it and it's not really coming up whatsoever. However, I love the Colourpop lippy. This month's theme was Instagram baddie, and I really do feel like this lip color really goes in well hand in hand with the theme. The palette itself, I also feel like it went really well with this month's theme without being too dramatic. So if you're just like an everyday girl, you're going to school or you're going to like an office job, this is a perfect palette for you because it's so nice and subtle. Like, this look, I mean, it's not so subtle all that together. The only other complaint that I really have is that the inner corner looks a lot darker on my face than it does in this palette, at least for me personally. But I'm so excited for this look. I'm really excited about this month's palette. I love Boxycharm. So, with all that said, I will see you all in my next video, and thank you so much for watching.